and chat with Manish Singh, CIO at Crossbridge Capital, joining in on the phone line to discuss what happened at Hanoi. And Manish, afternoon, it seems not much, because it was a very abrupt talk, a very abrupt ending without any public statement, very unlike Donald Trump.
Yes, I mean, probably he's more worried about what's happening in Washington in the Senate hearings. So it could be something to do with that. As you've already said, that there has been no big outcome, though the press release said that the conversation was very fruitful and they have made progress, but they didn't have any deal to sign. Now, one has to be careful also. Nobody expected that this meeting would lead to a signing of deal where North Korea is going to denuclearize right away. That was never going to happen. But yes, it would have been nice if there was more formal conference where, you had more outputs and more things said about what was discussed, which wasn't the case. So yes, I don't think it's a big disappointment, but it's a slight disappointment in terms of how these things go. But otherwise, they will have to have another meeting. And of course, the teams are going to continue having meetings. And that is where the real progress is made, when the meetings are happening within teams.
Okay. So you're saying it's net neutral when it comes to any equity market view, or for that matter, how the dollar moves from here, is it?
I mean, I would say that North Korea has no impact on the equity market. I don't think it has any impact on what's happening in the equity market. It's a completely side issue. You have seen this in the past, that when North Korea was threatening to use nuclear weapon, or rather they were saying whatever in a bellicose manner, it didn't have any impact on S&P. And so when there was a reconciliation effort being made by Trump, that didn't have any effect on S&P either. I mean, S&P and the world market is going to move based on what U.S.-China trade deal is, what's happening in U.S. in terms of, the whole conversation in U.S. at this time is that they may target higher inflation. I mean, that is going to have a much, much bigger impact on market globally, on dollar, and therefore emerging market than North Korea and Trump, Kim and Trump conference.
Yeah. Okay, Manish, considering there's not really any outcome that was at least publicly announced, we don't have much to talk about. I'll let you go on that note. Thanks a lot for taking the time out.